Katie Sepich unfinished questions about the heartbreaking and terrifying story of a 22-year-old graduate student whose brutal murder in Las Cruces, New Mexico, changed U.S. law forever. They found her, desert edge, half-clothed, face down, dumped, burned, only the right pair of her shoes nearby. Blood not hers, skin beneath her nails, DNA unknown. No match, no answers, only this. She fought. This was not random. This was targeted, but not solved. Not yet. No signs of struggle on the floor where she was found, which suggests that she must have been transported away from the crime scene. August 30, 2003. Las Cruces nightlife. Bars. Laughter. Upstairs house party. She and Joe Biscoff. They came in together. They left in pieces. Not calm. Not simple. They argued. Something snapped. She saw Joe kissing another woman. Witnesses saw it. Friends remembered it. Alcohol was involved. That matters. That anger lingers in memory. She stormed off. No purse. No keys. No phone. She walked. Her roommate Tracy Waters slept. Tracy didn't know the fight. Hours later, Tracy woke. Katie was gone. Katie's car was still parked. This was the last confirmed sighting. Police questioned Joe, her boyfriend. At first, he answered. No admission of violence. No presence at the scene. But then things shifted. His lawyer told him, do not give DNA. Do not answer further questions. At that moment, refusal became suspicion. Refusal was not innocent. Police treated it as potential avoidance. That refusal lasted days. No DNA meant no immediate elimination. No DNA meant no answer. Let that sink in. Katie's body, found at noon, in the old dump site. Autopsy confirmed. Strangulation, sexual assault, attempted burning. She didn't die quietly. She resisted. Her fingernails held evidence. DNA, full profile, uploaded to CODIS. No match. Not yet. Each day without a match. Increased fear. Increased uncertainty. Why wasn't the DNA helping? Because the killer's profile wasn't yet in the system. That was the gap. Tracy Waters went to the police. Hours after Katie didn't come home. Tracy described the argument. Tracy described the keys left behind. That mattered, because nobody leaves without belongings. Nobody walks home without keys, unless anger overrides caution. Tracy's phone call turned into a search, but no body. Not yet. Here's the critical fact that most viewers miss. In 2003, New Mexico could not collect DNA at the time of arrest. Only after conviction. This gap, months, years, allowed the killer to walk free. Think of that. A killer out there, with DNA on record, just untapped. Now watch the irony. That gap lasted years. Investigators waited. They scanned every month. No hits. This wasn't technology failure. It was policy failure. The attacker walked free, while the DNA sat unused. Joe remained a person of interest. Police tracked his movements. They watched his absence. He left town, didn't attend Katie's funeral. Family felt this deeply. This didn't look like closure. This looked like avoidance. But no DNA, no proof, just suspicion, just silence, Just unanswered questions. Let that sit. Investigators later discovered a left footwear directly below the window of Katie Sepich, which was identified by her parents as belonging to her. It suggests that she came home only to realize that she left her key behind. She possibly made attempts to climb from visible attempts on the walls, and then nothing. No screams. December 2006. A new arrest. Gabriel Avila. Not for murder, burglary and assault. His DNA was collected. His DNA was in CODIS. Match. Exact. No doubt. Investigators confronted him. He confessed. He said he saw her walking. He claimed she was drunk. He offered help. She declined. Then violence. No relationship. No planning. Just opportunity. Just decision. And death. In court, the facts did not change. DNA match. Ring in his truck. Tire tracks consistent. Confession documented. He pleaded guilty. First-degree murder. Sexual assault. Kidnapping. Tampering. Sentence: 69 years. No parole. A documented punishment. But not closure. Katie's parents, Jan and Dave. Devastated. Relentless. They learned about DNA policy. They saw the gap. They fought a law, now called Katie's Law. It requires DNA upon arrest for violent felonies. This happens now in many states because of her death. But here's the lurking truth. The law came after the gap. The law came after years of waiting. The law came after danger remained free. Ask this: if Joe's refusal kept his DNA out of the system, did that delay matter? Was it fear? Was it legal caution? Was it instinct? Was it that he knew his DNA must be found on her for reasons of being intimate? Or something else? And what if DNA had been taken in 2003? Would justice have come then? Would Avila have been stopped before 3 years of freedom? Would other crimes have been prevented? This story ends without neat peace. It ends without closure. It ends with this: a young woman murdered. A law changed. A justice delivered. But questions still echo. Because human systems lag human danger. And sometimes only loss triggers reform. If this case shook you, hit subscribe. Warning: reform born of tragedy is not prevention. And prevention remains unresolved.
In the darkness, whispers become screams, secrets become weapons, and the truth becomes deadly. This is True Crime Mysteries, The Shadow Lens. Every week, we uncover the stories they don't want you to know, disappearances, cold cases, and the mysteries hiding in plain sight. Subscribe now, and step into the shadows with us.